7:38 p.m. Wednesday, September 2nd, 2020. Episode number 817 of Oh Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan and this is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Hello, great friend. Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Oh Yeah Dude, America through the eyes of two American Americans. Yes, it's September of 2020, or is it like May of 2015? I don't know.
You tell me.
Tell me.
You tell me what time and year.
I have the same outfit on.
Oh,
it was
Jeff,
like 5 years
please,
ago.
can you fucking... Why haven't you done a cloudy dissolve on us yet on this bad boy?
Man.
Fuck, man. What do I have to do?
Celebrity name game. Folks that have made a commencement speech. Doesn't mean anything. You don't have to listen. It doesn't matter how they get you. It's just going to be one of 9 celebrities. So
what is the category?
Folks who have made a commencement speech. Okay. All right. He's famous. U2 lead singer. Person's having great difficulty with that clue with 3 R's.
Sonny Bono.
The person pretty much gives up because I've said all I can say, correct?
Is that one of their songs?
Unless I've said all I could say about that bloody
Still
day.
haven't said all that I can say
about a bloody Sunday.
No, I still.
Oh, he does a lot of philanthropic
haven't
work.
Said
I guess you could do
all
that.
I have to say.
I don't know. Give me a clue.
Well, I've been.
I have. I did.
Irish.
I did give you a clue.
He wears stunner shades.
I said U2 lead singer with the stunner shades. What's the name? Who's the name? Well, I can't do that.
Well, you can seemingly though.
Well, I guess you can.
If
Actually,
we wait a little bit longer, I can say it and they'll give it
Yes,
to you.
I'll just get there.
Just wait it a sec. Wait it out here a second.
He goes by one name. Cher. Close, but again, a man. But Cher is. You're right there.
It's this.
You're right there.
Wait though.
What? I don't know. You should pass. Yeah, you should die.
You should pass.
You should pass away. Because in the new rules, that kills you.
What does a commencement speech mean? Commencement of
College. We're like a.
Okay.
Oh, how awful was that day?
The Bono.
Oh my God.
Bono?
Bono. Bono.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I shall present to you Hofstra's commencement speaker, the Bono.
Le Bono.
Stunner shades? Yeah.
What are those? Stunner shades?
It was May of 2015. We were traveling. We did a show in Nashville, and then on Friday, right? And then we did a show in Atlanta on a Saturday. Is that correct?
Yeah, we drove. We were on a.
When were we in the Cracker Barrel? Was it en route from Nashville to Atlanta, or was it the day after Atlanta, maybe on the Sunday, or was it?
I think it might have been en route, but
It might have been en route. I know we stopped at some like fireworks emporiums.
that was en route. We had Jesus with us, and
D.
it was D and Jesus.
Yeah, the 4 of us, because I know we rolled into a Cracker Barrel, because I remember there was a gentleman, an older gentleman, he was enjoying a delicious meal with his wife. He had a Dallas Cowboys hat on, so I was so inclined to begin to chop it up.
Kiss his cheeks.
But kiss his feet cheeks. But I had my SEAL Team 6 hat on. And that's when the inadvertent stolen valor began.
But from this
You
Cowboys.
remember this gentleman, he saw the SEAL Team 6, so he knew I served or serve.
You were.
Because I had my biceps
You were
out.
one of the 6.
I was one, yes.
The Fab 6.
The Fab 6. They got him good. So I had my biceps out, so he knew he was talking to a fucking fellow soldier. I didn't want to be rude, so we had to talk about what it was like to serve your fucking country proud. Problem is, that'd be illegal, I found out later. I got caught up in the moment.
Wait, is it illegal? Stolen valor?
I believe stolen valor is
Or is it just impersonating a military or police officer?
I think stolen valor is morally
a crime.
a crime. It's certainly morally incorrect.
Christianly a crime.
Christianly a crime in a Cracker Barrel. Christian Cracker Barrel.
So,
But hey,
but
listen.
how intricate did this lie get? Did you tell him how?
Grunts, a couple of grunts talking about fucking, Camp Lejeune, talking about, we went through the shit. A couple of real bros. Collard greens, real bros.
I'll catch up with you in a minute.
Listen, guys, I'll be back. I'm going to buy you that rocking chair. It's only $600. Listen, these things happen.
Fuck.
It was July of 2015. It was we took a leap as artists, you and I. We joined forces with a company called Patreon. We're changing the way art is valued, they tell me now.
Yeah, by diminishing
by
it.
taking more and more away from you. Patron from the Latin patronus.
Yes.
An advocate, a supporter of an artist, typically through a financial donation. I have written down here from this card from July of 2015, NPR, PBS, UID. And so we started a journey. We said,
That's a good T-shirt.
That's a great T-shirt. NPR, PBS, UID. You're welcome. But it was sad because around that time it was I was wrapping up things over in the weed game. Started in August of 2007. It was now coming into August of 2015. I was wrapping up an 8-year run. A strong run.
You're being forced out.
I was being forced out by the powers that be, but also being forced out as an artist. It was time to leave.
Oh, absolutely. No question about that.
But I had met a dear friend, Randolph Gavazzo. He was a patient, bit of an eccentric. I've got some of his works right here I'd love to share.
Please. Would he give these to you, or would you steal them from him somehow? Would you alleviate him of their responsibilities?
He's given me, and I think it's appropriate to look back.
So we launched Patreon on. It was actually on 4th of July.
You celebrate America because we're America through the eyes of two American Americans.
And you were busy dealing with this chapter closing in your life.
Yeah.
And I was at Soldier Field.
Wow.
Seeing
Chicago, Illinois?
Fare Thee Well Grateful Dead shows, and I was texting you
Holy shit.
From the Dead shows, and I was like, the page is up, like it's live, like we've launched the Patreon, and I'm like watching.
The tab is landed,
and I'm like
on my tongue,
crying,
bawling,
eating mushrooms, and launching a Patreon page.
Celebrity name game. Let me just jump into this.
Sorry, go ahead.
Now, every game is going to start with a specific letter because it's gotten to the point where we have to just tell
nobody's
people,
answered a question in 2 weeks.
So this is going to start with a G. Are you aware of this? No one's answered a question all month. It's going to start with a G. Exactly. It starts with a G. They were a hippie band. They used to tour a lot. Ghostbusters! Yes.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Yes, Goo Goo Dolls, Ghostbusters. As I said then, I'll say again now. Who are you going to call? Grateful Dead! Yes. Yes.
Starts with a G.
Let me give you some works. This is a man that I just met. In 2015, I met this artist, this poet. And it was one of the sadder things that I didn't, if I think of all these works I'd have over the last 5 years.
Maybe he's been saving them for you. Maybe you can track him down.
I know where he lives. So.
Well, let's see.
Intergalactic, prophylactic, cautionary tale where space aliens in the year 3015 will visit our planet only to find encrusted zones of rusted drones and busted phones over a shitload of dust and bones. Hey, yes, please.
That's fucking...
Poet laureate, please. Prophecy, please.
That's fresh. I don't remember hearing that.
Fuck yeah, you
First
remember
time
hearing
around.
this? Unbeknownst to WikiLeaks, they are being hacked by WikiSneaks, who then has the data read by WikiPeaks, who sends it for analysis to WikiGeeks, who regret to inform us that we're all turning into WikiFreaks. Again, yes, please.
Laureate.
Yes, honesty and laureate. Poet honest laureate.
So hard.
I mean...
Wait, how did you lose touch with this person? I mean, why didn't you continue to...
I think I've think
laminate.
I think telepathically we're still laminated together. The National Security Agency grabs everything we text, type, talk, and tweet to be sent to the FBI to be abused, then used against us by the CIA in a secret court of slow-mo, gitmo law to squat, then shit our right to privacy. What you're missing is these elaborate sort of...
There's some graphics?
Incredible visual graphics. I see a roll of toilet paper with a...
looks like they're made at like a public library kind of print.
I would say that they were definitely made at a public library.
Yeah, these are dope.
So it's summer of 2015. Donald Trump, the political grump and political chump,
I remember this.
fell off the political stump, landing flat on his political rump, shaking his bowels into a stinky-ass political dump. There's a illustration of Donald Trump with a dollar sign on his chest. Oh no, I've soiled myself. More toilet paper. There seems to be a theme.
Yeah.
The visual. The tycoon, goon, buffoon of Celebrity Apprentice will be relentless in his quest for the White House, only to find himself back in his self-aggrandizing shithouse. Trump's dump, right on the shithouse.
Trump's dump.
You remember that old one? Took this to the polling place in November of 2016, and I'll know everybody. Anyone? So you can only imagine in the last 5 years. You can only imagine since March.
What's amassed?
The truth.
The heat.
The heat. Ow! Singed by the graphics. Toilet paper and all of them somehow. Who is?
I gotta get that. We gotta get one of those old.
I might roll by his crib.
Printers and.
This is the kind of man and the kind of place where he lives that if I just stood outside of his building and just whispered his name, a window would like.
Oh, I'm sure. Assuming that he's not been carted away.
Yeah, but because by the powers that be, that's what they do.
Yeah, they
throw you in an unmarked van.
Stifle the voices.
I certainly put his life at risk by reading these again, just reminding the powers that be.
I think you listed his first and last name as well.
Shit.
So. And I'm sure you have his address.
His address is in my head. I'm not going to say it. The fall of 2015, I was on a stately real estate website. They were looking at 11 years of search data with Google. They wanted to find terms that were searched the most in each state. Mm-hmm. So they have some searches. I have a few states here, some of the searches that came up the most. California.
Well, what do we got? Pool?
Carl's Jr.
Tennis court. No? Pool? No.
How to vape.
Oh, this is just these aren't home-oriented searches, real estate-oriented searches.
What are people in their homes? What do they want to know about?
So, Carl's Jr., how to vape.
I'd love to vape and then get a burger. Scientology. Got to find out.
Got to know.
You know, I go clear. I eat the Western bacon cheeseburger. I hit that blueberry fucking vape grape.
Like, hit this, yeah.
Hit it. Jump in the pool or the tennis court. Play tennis. I don't know.
Depending.
Florida. Lunchables. Coupons. Eyebrow piercing.
This has got to be fake news.
Home Shopping Network.
This is fake news.
This is the realest of news. Stately.com. It's my CNN. Die Hard 5, A Good Day to Die Hard. Definitely. Showtimes. You know what? When's that playing? Because I'm going to get my eyebrow pierced at the mall when I see it.
So, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that happening before or after. Should probably get it after because I don't want it swelling and being in the theater. But
I do want to get it before because when I come in during the credits, I want everyone to see me. The trailers of me. I want everyone to see me. Georgia, meth recipes. Will the South rise again?
Come on, Seth.
Real.
Come on.
New Mexico. Slipknot. Insane Clown Posse.
Interesting.
Who would you rather go on tour with?
Slipknot.
Definitely. Mississippi. Penis enlargement. Feet photos. Aryan Brotherhood. It's a snapshot
of
5 years ago of the nation.
It's totally different now.
Totally different. These things they'd have nothing to do with these states, except everything to do with these states. I was at Beverly Hills Juice. I was getting an apple lemon ginger juice.
When was the last time you stepped foot in that?
I haven't been there. Where someone spray painted on Beverly Hills Juice, serve the people. That's what they've been doing.
For like since 81.
Before you were born, person who spray painted that. People have been getting wheatgrass there before you were here.
Before they called it wheatgrass.
Before they called it wheatgrass. So you spray painted on Beverly Hills Juice.
I told you I watched him make himself like a weird shot out of one of the juice cups once, and he like shot it and then rinsed it out and then put it back on the cup thing.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. It's all good. We need to share
and keep it fucking like
hippie,
it's barely hitting his. It's barely touching
need to be shared.
Barely touching his body.
One place that I am sure is serving the people.
But is this a place that will be there again when the dust is settled from all of this?
When the dust and bones and drones and loans.
Do you believe is he still closed? He must be open to the. You must be able to go and pick up, get that period juice or whatever the fucking all that nasty shit.
That beet juice.
Holy fuck! It literally tastes like period blood.
It detoxifies.
I'm not kidding you.
One more time.
Don't ask me why.
Yeah,
I know
one more
that.
time.
It tastes. Which one? Because it's various levels, right?
Oh, yeah. How bad do you want to detox?
How bad? It's period
blood. Did you just get back from Soldier Field? Or did you get back from UhhYeah? What do you need? I saw attorney Thomas Mesereau, lawyer for Michael Jackson.
It's open tomorrow, 7 a.m.
There it is.
Takeout.
$1, wheatgrass, bam.
7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Look at that.
Every day except Sunday.
All right. Who needs it? Sunday's a day you don't need wheatgrass on Sunday. Everybody knows that.
You don't need to drink period blood. Room temperature period blood.
A lawyer for Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, and Robert Blake. So he's handling some high-profile
clients.
Deviants.
Well, Tyson is not a deviant. He's misunderstood.
Well, that might be. Some people might beg to differ. Mr. Mesereau, how are you, sir, is what I give him.
Oh, convicted criminal maybe, but maybe not a deviant? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Still?
What's the conviction for?
But when... Well, for deviants. Yes. For grand deviants.
Yeah, like the ultimate deviant.
The most deviants. But how... You're forever considered a deviant once a convicted deviant?
To Thomas Mesereau or me? Who's
the guy?
Who's repping you?
Who's your contacts?
What are you working on? He gives me Suge Knight. I say, that's an innocent man. You need to get him out. He said, I'm trying. Didn't happen.
Did he continue to defend him, or did he change?
There was, Suge had a lot of different lawyers.
Yeah.
There was an incident earlier, January of 2015, Tam's Burgers in Compton.
During the filming of...
Straight Outta Compton. Mr. Knight claims that gentlemen, and we don't know, the video, he ran some people over, but he says that these men were coming to attack him. I don't know. I'm not there.
He also then ran back over them.
Listen, sometimes you don't... But
he believes that... But not he believes. We were told that he saw that person in the rearview mirror or the side mirror coming to probably shoot him.
Brandishing a weapon to harm him.
To harm him.
So he was sentenced to 28 years in prison, so not exactly...
The turnout.
The outcome that they wanted. So he'll be, looks like he'll be 81 years old when he gets out.
He's also, diabetic and like missing all his teeth and stuff?
He's not in the best health. And listen, I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. It looks like someone was run over. He claims that they were coming to kill him. I don't know. Okay? I'm not about to sit here on record and say that Mr. Knight is guilty. I was not on the jury.
No, I wouldn't go on record as saying that.
What about the jury duty summons that I got this week for the downtown LA courthouse? What?
Well, how does that work?
Well, how does it work? You can't get a haircut. So what the fuck are you doing telling me I got to go to jury duty?
Do they do it virtually?
No.
Virtual jury?
No. Virtually like Corona. Like, here it is. Served it up in the cafeteria.
You virtually got it already.
You virtually have it now. Thanks for calling me in here. I've left the fucking house in 6 months, but I'm going to go down and do jury duty. And you know me, I'm too scared to like right now. I haven't done anything, but I'm too scared to like dodge it because
Right.
So
you'd rather go down and have a prosecutor like yell in your
at
face.
Me. Yeah, no mask. I gotta take my mask off.
Well,
I'm a prosecutor.
it's my
Come here,
face.
man. Let me yell in your face. Do you think he did it or not? Like, great. This worked out. ShopFoliage.com. This was in fall of 2015. A website that for $19.99 will steal Seth's mother Marcia's idea and send you gorgeous New England fall foliage.
Yeah.
They'll collect, preserve, and then ship a color-balanced bundle of 3 leaves right to your door.
They actually asked to become full-time sponsors of this show, and Seth, although they offered us a lot of money,
$2 million each.
Seth refused.
Disgusted. I spit on their fall foliage and I mailed it back.
Yes, he
I
did.
ripped it into 2 pieces. Bloop, bloop.
Set it on fire. Used it as a blunt wrap.
Last Instagram post 2017 in the fall. So looks like things didn't work up. Ha, thieves. Ha, stealers. That's what happens when you steal my mother's idea. Well, they probably made like
Foliage
probably
thieves.
like $90 million in 2 years and bounced, but still,
Probably not.
I hope not.
That doesn't seem like a lucrative business.
No, really, right?
Probably not.
But when it's not a business, when it's real,
When it's heartfelt.
when it's heartfelt,
When it's a business of the heart.
when it's a business of the heart, not a disgusting for-profit enterprise, but something from love,
Yeah.
artisanal. Although I don't even know, does foliage even turn this year? I don't even know it like.
I mean,
is
we
that
might
still seasons? I
be
mean,
like, oh no, that doesn't happen anymore.
yeah, I might not even
Like,
get this. Maybe the year is just like, I'm not even sending it. So what's the point? Like, it doesn't. Everything's over. Where's my fall TV show? This is the time I come alive in September. Fall TV shows? Oh yeah, sorry, not this year. Well,
Well-
football? We'll see.
Yeah, you'll get it. You get your
Birthday?
leaves and you'll get football. It just they're gonna be kind of listless versions of it.
Great. So September 13th, I'm not at SoFi Stadium. I'm not in the building.
Not in the building.
So they're playing in the city I live in, but I watch it from home on
So
TV.
they will be in that building.
They're in the building, but I'm on my couch.
So can you go
am
and
I in the building?
Can you go and
outside
tailgate?
of the building.
Are they doing a screening outside?
Let me go outside of the
like
building.
a drive-in? Why didn't they do drive-in?
Drive-in football games.
Everyone, you have the capacity to have everyone park there. Why not have everyone park there and be like, but just stay where you are, and we'll project it on the outside of the stadium. You know that it's going on the inside of the stadium, and everyone just gets to get fucked up and can still watch the
fight
game.
Here.
You're still in the game.
Yeah, you're
still right
instead of
here.
at your house. You're at the game. Anything this year? Is anything happening? My birthday. Did your birthday feel like a real birthday this year?
God, no. What? I mean, not that they should at this age anyway.
I guess not, right?
I mean, it's a day you avoid.
But your lunar birthday, did that have more of a feeling?
Way more of a feeling.
Okay.
Who knew? It just on a biochemical level.
So I've got no fall TV. We will see what happens. Football. I got my birthday on the 20th. I've got autumn on the 22nd. So I go right from Sunday into Tuesday. If I have my leaves, we'll see if I make that shift.
Yeah.
If Mizu and I can, it's a fight to autumn. I said this before on 9222020. It's really just a fight to my birthday. Really is what it is. We might not make it to autumn.
No, if we make it to
That autumnal
if we make it to the 20th, we'll know that something's happening.
I'll know what's going on at Christmas, probably on my birthday. I'll let you know. Unbelievable. Nestle, good food, good life. Scientists inside Nestle's lab are working on a coffee that will keep you caffeinated throughout the day. This is winter 2015.
Long
Using
release, like
cubosomes, lipid molecules, and proprietary filtered water. The caffeine will be released in a controlled manner into your system slowly throughout the day. Sick. Not happening.
Still not
5
happening.
years ago. What's up? Great card that we read. Very excited in the winter.
Pumped.
We were probably thinking like by summer 2016.
March.
Oh, probably by
March
yeah.
2016.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day this year is going to go off. Oh my God, put some of those cubosomes in my Shamrock Shake. Here we go. What?
It's cubosomes.
Oh, it's Shamrock Shakes with cubosomes? No, it's 20 fucking 20. You have nothing.
Coffee
You have
doesn't work.
Less than coffee.
Still doesn't work.
No, beans are blood beans now. We found out everything's a blood bean. Everything's a blood thing. You like avocado? They're blood avocados. You like beans? They're blood beans. Everything you like is blood. Enjoy it. Really? Gum?
Well, 'cause-
yeah,
yep,
blood gum.
blood
the
gum.
bark of the tree. Blood gum.
Cost you $12
Yep,
a piece.
enjoy it.
If it
12
wasn't
bucks.
for fucking.
Killed a family for that pack of gum. Oh, you spit out. You buy those ice cubes when you're at Target because they're right there, and you shake them and you eat them all in like what, an hour? It takes you an hour to go through 40 cubes, and then your stomach gets sick because of the xylitol. Well, it's blood xylitol. You killed a family for that. Did you get high for 6 minutes? Oh, you went through the whole icebreaker cube fucking thing in 6 minutes? You killed a family. Oh, you went to Target? You mean blood Target? Stop!
You know why they call it Target?
You know they call
right?
it Target in the bullseye because of all the death of the things that get there. You think you get greeting cards for like $12 or $1.99? You don't think a family
impossible.
died? You don't think a family died for you to have a dope graphic for $12 for $1.99? Jonathan, it is very tough out there.
It is.
I was watching.
And also, everything closes early, which I hate.
Oh, you hated that anyway. Everything closed at 8 anyway. Now it's 6.
It's insane.
Can't get anything. Can I get a burger? We close at 4.
Well, it's like, why? I just am
like
getting
country
out,
club
just
fucking
getting
hours.
it together here, man.
Oh, 4. I got up at 3. Oh,
It's
breakfast,
also
lunch,
much
and
safer
dinner.
to move around at night. There's less people. So you should be open in night hours because there's less of us. And we have cash.
And masks.
A nocturnal, or
the
nocturnal
people.
types.
Nocturnal types. We're like roaches. We come out.
Come out at
The
night.
light goes on. We just
Freaks
fucking
come out at
stir.
night. And they got fucking...
The mask come on at night. What would you do with Johnquinones?
Wow. That's no longer on, right?
Still on. They're just so bad.
I saw one actually not
They're
that long
so
ago.
bad.
It was like two girls like making fun of another girl who's like too skinny to like in a gym.
Too skinny? Well, Jonathan,
Well, no,
you can't be too rich and too
That's
skinny.
what the
Oh my God, you're too rich and too skinny.
these two girls like being like, oh my God, and it was I'm pretty sure it was what would you do?
Oh, it definitely
what would Jesus
was.
do with John Quinones?
What would Jesus do with John Quinones?
And
Jesus Quinones.
the fucking acting is
Oh, it's abysmal.
it's insane.
I mean, they got the fucking Dell computer guys up in there now. Like, he's like a 45-year-old.
What, dude, you're getting a Dell?
Yeah,
guy?
everything he's in, he starts like to do the act, and someone's like, "Hey, you're getting a Dell. Cut." Like,
It's like we can't.
get him out. Try it again. He's playing, playing like a jealous husband.
Yeah.
Honey, let me. Wait a minute. You're the. Come here. You're getting a Dell.
It's the racist Dell man.
Racist again. Racist weed smoking Dell. Cut. Do it again. I mean, they set the scenarios up because everything literally has to make you feel good because there could be no like.
So
So everything is just like someone being like atrocious, and then people coming to like,
Hey.
hey,
Stop it.
hey, come on now, don't pour hot coffee on this homeless person and kick them. We don't like that. And they get 12 people that are like, that's bad.
And they're
we're
like,
supposed to be like, see,
see.
America's good. America's good.
So they don't do like.
No, they do nothing
like where they're
we're-
parading and people
where
are just
someone's
like
throw-
walking
throw
and
more
people are
coffee
like
on him. Throw
joning.
more coffee on him. He deserves it. It's like your show used to be good.
I don't know if that's
For
true.
a minute,
I think
hot
you were
minute. They used to get real.
That's what I thought. Maybe they used
Yeah, they
to
used to get like raw. Because they'd get people to like say and do the wrong thing and be like, yeah, I know.
They trap them.
Yeah, you should throw them out. What? Yeah, you got them. I don't like it. The long hair. Throw that long hair out. Woman's in a restaurant bar. She's at lunch. She's in a panic. She's asking a stranger, a man. She says, listen to me. My mom's going to be here any minute. It just very quickly, this doesn't have to be elaborate. You just pretend to be my boyfriend. I'm leaving with her. I just said, we're meeting here. We're leaving. You just have to like.
This is John Quinones?
This is just Quinones. No, so the girls
This is
explaining.
what would Jesus do?
What would Quinones do?
Cute.
WWQ. So, all right. Here she is. She's coming in. Your name
So
is-
this person agrees to do this.
He's like, I can do that. She's like, just be really quick. Your name is Dan. You're a cardiologist. The guy's just like, Mom walks in. Hi, I'm Rob. Dan, I just
It's 3 letters.
just did it. Hi, I'm Rob. Rob?
Yeah.
My daughter's boyfriend's Dan.
I'm a reflexologist.
Well, I'm Rob, the reflexologist. I'm actually Dr. Daniel. Dammy Daniel, they call me.
Dr.
But
Damn
at the
Daniel.
bar, I go by Damn Rob. Real life, I go by Dr. Damn Daniel. Are we cool? Let me check your pulse. Is that what they do? Actually, I got a beeper. There's a call. I'm out.
You guys were just leaving, weren't you?
You were leaving right away, right? Another dude. He's all right. He makes it through the beginning. Yeah, Dan's actually, he's considering converting to Judaism. But this
Dan doesn't like that.
No,
This Dr.
hell!
Dan. He's like, all right.
No.
I was with you until now.
No, your daughter's mistaken. I be straight Christian. Jesus cross in this woman's face. Bam. Well, that got ruined. Couldn't do it. Oh, hell no. I'll fuck a name up. I can do a name.
I'll lie about my profession.
I'll lie about everything, but not my big dog. Let me get it out.
Wait, though.
Let me get it out.
What was this? What was the tact? What was it proving? That men fuck everything up?
But in mine, that's how I interpret it. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish on ABC, 10 o'clock on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Mine was just like, dog, just play along for one.
Keep.
Wait a minute. Let me get it.
Don't you fucking
Let me
dare.
get it. This is what he died on. Bam. In your fucking face, Jewish. In your face, Jewish. You can't play along for a minute. Not when it. Listen.
Not when it comes to that.
Not when it comes to the big dog.
You know I don't play with the big
I
dog.
don't play with Quinones. Not with the big dog. Let me put it in your face. Bam, bam, bam. That's what this means. Ah, man.
Tough.
It's tough.
Tough.
Very tough times. What do we got here? I found this. This. You might find this interesting. This is fresh off the presses. Negative life events can cause crippling distress, significant hardships, and even lifelong trauma. Oh,
Fair. Absolutely.
right, yes. The poor are perceived to be, quote, hardened by these events, and therefore less harmed by them than those with more means, even when this is patently false, according to a series of studies that were just published by Princeton University. The researchers found what they called a, quote, thick skin bias persisted when looking at poverty in both childhood and adulthood, as well as across white, black, Latinx, and Asian groups. The researchers found strong evidence for the bias in nationally representative U.S. sample. The findings published in the journal Behavioral Public Policy have profound implications. According to the authors, this assumption that lower socioeconomic individuals are better equipped to handle distress than their higher socioeconomic counterparts is persistent. It's often wrong, and it can lead to institutional and interpersonal neglect for those most in need, people that are being exasperated by cycles of poverty. If people in poverty are perceived as happy with less and less distressed when these things continue to go badly, and more pleased when a little thing goes well, they receive overall less courtesy, less care, and less attention, along with much greater neglect and disrespect.
Oof.
That's fucking...
So horrible.
Oh, man.
Well, because it's like so self-serving. Because not only
Oh, no.
it's
they
like don't worry about
They
that.
don't have shit.
They're fine. They don't have shit, and so thus they don't feel shit.
They're strong.
They're so strong.
That's a strong family.
But also, it's like the idea that having, as a person of privilege, having one of those experiences and knowing how bad it is,
Oh, just the smallest one. Like,
then you
Can't
go.
find parking.
You have no choice but to decide to fantasize that these people don't feel it the same way, because if they dealt with that all the time,
Oh, they wouldn't
How would you sleep at night?
I mean, I couldn't find parking. They didn't have a car. So for them, it's just
It's
not
nothing.
not a big deal. I mean, this
is it-
Tesla is not charged. They don't have a car.
So they don't feel it
So
the
it's all
same.
good. They're simple people. You know, I'm a complex person, and they're a simple person.
It's
so
such a wild.
it's a tough. What's
That's
the
a
workaround on that? How's that?
I mean, it's just
people you
so.
feel like, oh,
but
they
then
just-
it's so.
Generationally, they've gone through it, so they're they can handle it. They can
Vigilant.
So I mean, they've had
You know
so
me.
many.
I'm a soft-footed,
Oh my god!
soft-handed.
I missed the first 3 minutes of the movie. I was Brad
I'm
broke
in
down.
I'm in tears.
I mean, I lose it. I mean, to be honest, to be honest, it wasn't even the movie. I came in halfway through the trailer, but it was a movie I really wanted to see. I missed the trailer. I'm kind of devastated. Them, though, they're fine. They're strong people. Across the board. Just
Across the board delusion.
It's tough.
Systemic delusion.
Oh, no, they're hardened. They're hardened people. So it generally takes something little for them. Like, just give them some extra breadsticks and they'll just...
Well, it's also like, it's two things. It's like, it's lessening the impact of what it is that that they're enduring.
Okay.
And it's also somehow excusing your reaction to it because you're like, no, I'm allowed to be a fucking little punk ass fucking
I'm a little punk ass bitch. I have a Tesla. I missed the trailer.
So it's like,
so it works out.
It's so
same.
bad.
It's samesies. It's really samesies.
It's really awful.
They don't have running water. I missed the trailer.
It's pretty much.
It's like almost like the exact same thing.
It's actually worse.
It's way worse because they've never have water. They have all the Poland Spring. It's like out on the porch. Like I never miss a trailer. It's kind of my thing. They call him Seth No Miss Trailer Romatelli. No miss. Yeah, so it's like life is crazy, yo, but it's tough for all of us. So we just get hard, hard as is. You just got to be strong. Oh, I've got Lil Bosch Romatelli picked up some mail this week from Tomorrow's World, based out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Tomorrow's World is a
festival. Tomorrow's World is a festival
of
eternal life.
Oh, it's a funeral home.
Funeral
cemetery
home would be the opposite. That'd be more like kind of gone for
it's
good.
A church.
It's a conglomerate, if you will, a
house of worship,
multinational house of worship. By multinational, I just mean these kind of three older white gentlemen that believe in the return of Jesus Christ.
Yeah. When? They say when?
No, but they did say there are two major facts about the Antichrist that I need to know before he shows up.
So he's showing up first. Right, Antichrist shows up before the...
Two major facts that I need to know. The video was way too long, so I can't tell you what they were.
But there's two of them.
There's two major ones, but the video was like V-long, as the kids say. And I couldn't do that, but I had a little bit of a problem. Like, you say there's some facts we need to know before he shows up. What about he? Maybe that's where you got it all twisted. You're looking for him to come up because he can come in any form.
Yeah.
Maybe he came as a she.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Absolutely.
Oh, the Antichrist was in our midst. Yeah, it was. Because you were saying you were looking for a dude. But what's up? You fools got it twisted.
Yeah. I mean,
you sexist fools got it twisted.
That might be why they're so...
That's why we don't know.
That's why we don't know.
It's too major. Again, the video was too long.
Couldn't even get one of them.
But Lil Bosch knows he has the vid on the ready. If he wants to. He just didn't. He wanted to. Trust me.
But not that bad.
Wanted to. But it's kind of like when you're on the internet and you're looking through things and you kind of want to watch the vid, but you see it's like 2 minutes and 3 seconds long and you're like, what the fuck are you fucking thinking?
And that you're going to get me with an ad before that too?
Yeah. So I'm going to watch a 15-second ad for rheumatoid arthritis and watch a 2 minute and 3 second video? Hell no, dog.
No.
Shit's coming.
My favorite is all the people in the comments that just highlight and time
1
tag.
1 minute 13. Like, thank you.
Thank you, sweet.
Thank you,
sweet
Edwin.
Person.
Sweet Edwin.
You know why I'm here.
Thank you, Edwin 69. You know why I'm here. 113.
Actual comparison example starts at 16 minutes and I'm just like, please.
Yeah, Edwin again.
Edwin yet
is that
again.
A service?
Sorry?
Is that a service?
What does that mean?
You have somebody. You have a company. It's an app.
You have somebody.
You have an app.
A company. You have an app.
Edwin,
the content.
Yeah. EDWN. Edwin is my app. You go on there to watch your vids. They're dope vids that you'd be watching on the internet, but they've already told you where to go. So it gives you right in the header, so you're not wasting 36 seconds to get there. Edwin, my app, my free app, already told me.
My free app. So
holy shit! High school cafeteria fight.
Just get me
21 seconds.
The worst the best part of it. Best
part.
punch.
But yes, 21 seconds. Thank you again, Edwin.
So Edwin's working while you're asleep,
Edwin is
crawling
working.
the internet.
He
24/7.
surfs nonstop, 24/7. So the next day, on the feed, all the vids are red hot on all my sites. Right in, I don't waste no time. You know?
I don't know. I don't think
So this guy's like in a fucking like Bobcat and he's destroying all the cars in this parking lot. Oh, but it doesn't start till 58 seconds. What the fuck am I doing here for a minute? Watching him start it up. Edwin, right there.
Cutting that 58 seconds out.
Beep.
Got you.
Got you again, Seth.
Saving you on bandwidth too. Saving that data
Money.
for that package.
Edwin saves you money.
That data package that you're on.
We save you time. We save you money.
Save you data.
Edwin. By data.
Edwin by data.
Harper's Index, September 2020. Estimated dollar amount the United States will lose this year in tourism.
In 2015?
In 2020.
Okay.
Due to COVID-19.
Oh, yes. Estimated amount of money we'll lose.
That the United States as a whole is going to lose in tourist revenue over the course of these 12 months of 2020. When we look back, you guys lost, you know how much money you lost in tourism revenue because of coronavirus?
Could it be like maybe a couple $100 billion?
It's $52 billion. I mean, when are you going to get that back? 2021?
But think about all the money we're going to save not allowing us to go on vacation and spend our money elsewhere.
You mean individually?
Well, yeah, because we're banned from the rest of the world.
Can't go anywhere.
So all of that money that would normally go
All those liras
elsewhere,
I
in
would've
all
had.
those liras, all that Barcelonian,
Sorry.
stays right here.
You ain't getting my shit. I ain't
Stays
buying your
right here.
tchotchkes. Stays right here. I buy my tchotchkes here.
Buy my
Offer up.
tchotchkes in America.
Offer up tchotchkes.
Wish. Got my Wish tchotchkes in.
I've got something right here that you need to know about. Now's as good a time as any. Do you know about the year 2038 problem?
Problem? No.
The year 2038 problem, some people call it Y2038, relates to representing time in most digital systems as the number of seconds passed since UTC, that's Coordinated Universal Time, on January 1st of 1970. That time is stored as a signed 32-bit integer. This implementation cannot encode times after 3/14/07 on January 19th, 2038. Similar to the Y2K disaster. The year 2038 problem is caused by insufficient capacity used to represent time. This signed 32-bit integer, broken down by seconds that have occurred. How many seconds have occurred in this integer from January 1st, 1970? The problem is that we increment the time beyond this date, that it will not be able to handle this integer overflow. The counter runs out of usable digital bits. It flips them instead, flips them for real. It's called the Benicio del Toro problem.
The Benicio effect.
Programs that work with future dates will begin to run into problems maybe even sooner. For example, a program that works with dates in 10-year formats will need to be fixed this no later than the 19th of January 2028. So all I'm saying is it's September 2020. If we're lucky, the world makes it to
2028.
to January 2038, but more than likely
Starts falling apart.
we've got about
8 years.
about 7 years.
7 years.
And our bodies, every 7 years, they sort of regenerate, recycle. So enjoy this last go around. Because as you come into your own in 7 years from now, you're pretty much around.
You're in your final skin.
You're pretty much in your final skin because of the integer, Because you remember Y2K.
Well,
the planes.
This is the real one.
And they're the real one. They collided. They came down. Kind of real.
2038.
You remember it. You know where planes collided on a TV show I watched?
Where?
2 planes flew into each other on a TV show that I just watched.
What's that?
It's called Breaking Bad.
What season was the 2 planes?
Jonathan, when you watch all 62 episodes in a row, you get lost. You're in Albuquerque. Is that where they were? You get lost. I did it.
What?
I didn't have to go to the 4 seasons in fucking Hawaii. I did it right here on Hobart. It's done.
You binged Breaking Bad.
Did I enjoy myself? You
Thoroughly.
know I did.
Thoroughly.
Do I owe an apology? I do. I talked a lot of shit. I didn't believe it was going to be true. But you know what the fucking problem is? You know what the problem is?
Bryan Cranston.
Nobody sat me down in a way that I will do with the next person that this comes up with. I call it the BB problem, the Breaking Bad problem, 2020, BB2020, and say to me, let me cut through all the fucking bullshit. You have to watch this show. And then lock in with them in a real way of like, listen to me, lock in with me. I'm talking like face to face. You got to take the masks off because you got to be nose to nose. You have to watch this shit. Nobody did that with me.
I think people did.
No, they were like, you got to watch it. It's really good. You got to watch it. You'd like it.
But you took that as
nobody.
But you took that as no. You like shows that have T-shirts made about them, right?
I did. There was a lot of problems. Yeah.
That there was like you were put off by the.
There was a lot of
mania.
Schrute Farm.
Even though you
mania.
love that Schrute Farm.
Schrute Farm mania.
I mean, you probably own. You might even own
How
the
much
Office
Schrute Farm
American
gear do I
Office
own?
merch.
How many bobblehead Schrute Farm bobbleheads do I
do you
own?
own stock in Schrute Farms?
To the point where when Mr. Cranston throws the pizza on the roof of the house, which within the show is like so fucking funny and so good, it reminded me of in real life when that happened, when for a week all I did was read about like the people that own that house were like, stop coming to our house and throwing pizzas on our roof. So there's so many things but like The Office, which is like couldn't be more basic in terms of like at the airport with like,
Yeah.
but is still the fucking best.
Right.
I needed someone to cut through that with me and be like,
I know
listen
this is the
to
worst,
me.
but this is
Listen.
the worst because this is
Seth,
the best.
listen to me. Are we locked? Is your mask off?
Take your mask off. Touch noses.
Touch noses with me.
You need to watch.
You
this
need
show.
to watch this. Jeff tells me I got to call Saul. He gave me a fucking 1-800 number. He said, you got to call Saul. But dog, I almost have to call him because you want to get lost. You got to take me back home.
Talking about Lost? Are you gonna
Yeah,
start
talking about
watching Lost now?
Because the big guy from the island, he called me and was like, you got to watch Lost.
Hugo
Chavez called me. Yeah, so I guess an apology
to Mr. Cranston.
Well, apology to people that said to me,
The show's so good,
you got to watch the show. You're going to like it. You love television. It's a great show.
and you
I-
like flip them off through the phone.
Literally. No, not of it. Can you see me? Skype it to my inbox. Fuck off. But that's the beauty of life.
Well,
We live and we learn.
maybe I should watch it.
I went hard. You know I did.
You do.
12 days. I went in. I got lost again.
They call it the 12
They
Days
call
of
it
Cranston.
lost. They're in a plane.
It's like
The beauty of it, my Saparans, my Mad Amigos, I had to watch those shows like over the course of fucking 10 years.
because there were so many episodes,
No,
or no,
just 'cause
because
I
you
was
watched them.
watching
In,
them
oh,
as they're
this
happening.
is so. Would this constitute the first time you've ever binged a series?
Yes, this would be it. So I have that. That's a monumental difference when you just say to yourself, like, I'm going in. And when you have a mask on, like them, you're wearing a mask. When you're it really adds. It's like when I had pleurisy and I watched the Dust Bowl doc. It adds to I like
The
a full
realness.
immersive experience.
Yeah, like smell-o-vision.
When they're in the lab, I'm in the lab. I got a mask on too. Let's cook it.
4D and 4K.
But when you can go in like that and get fucking immersed,
But
it
you
really
haven't-
has a better effect. It's a more profound effect. It would have been. I would have liked it more than if I was watching it when it was on and being like, I love this show. I can't wait for 3 years for them to give me another one.
Right.
But I just wanted to I always thought that was happening at the Four Seasons.
When was the last time you watched an episode of Nip Tuck? Because
That was amazing.
you were really into that show.
I don't know how much I was into that
I think
show.
you were pretty into that show.
I probably watched every episode, though. I've watched it like the way I've watched every episode of a million shows. You better watch yourself with that
Just
talk.
saying, like, that's one of those shows that you look back on and you're like, how did I
get through
get
that?
so
Jonathan,
into this?
I have 30
Why
fucking
was I
shows.
so into this?
I've watched every episode of it, and I'm like, fuck if I
No,
watched
I
every
think
episode
you
of the show.
liked Nip Tuck, though.
It's Julian.
That's why.
He does it for me. Good times.
Great times.
But
So
that's just-
if you were to pick off the top of your head right
Yes.
now, if you were to have to pick another series that is completed to binge right now, let's not say Call Saul doesn't count because
Jeff says I have to call
well, I'm
Saul.
saying you're going to, and it's a spin-off. Plus, how many episodes are there?
What, about 50 or something? How many seasons? 5?
Oh, there's that many? Well, okay. Let's just say, let's get out of that realm for a second. If you had to pick another show,
Probably Downton Abbey. If I had to, if I had to, put on my period costume. Listen, do I now? Do I have to rewatch Sopranos? Do I have to rewatch Mad Men? Do I have? There's
this
so
would
I
have to
don't
be a
even-
show that you haven't seen.
Oh, okay. I was
To
thought you
binge
meant, like-
something, now that you have the binge bug,
Oh, the binge bug is a wonderful thing.
now that you have that, I can like get fully immersed, but then I'm like out and I never have to go back again.
because there was this one has been sitting on me.
It's really the only one, right?
I watched that first season of The Wire. I finished it and was not compelled to watch another one. People think I'm crazy for that.
No, that's fine.
But when I finished
what
the
about,
first
like-
season of Breaking Bad, I would have murdered you to get to the first episode of season 2.
Yeah.
Murdered you dead.
Yeah.
If you crossed my path, I would have murdered you dead.
Yeah.
They really do it. The last scene of every episode, they really just give you a little. They give you a little of that taste. Great time to go 62-12. The Breaking Bad saga. I went 62-12.
What's 12?
12 days.
Oh, 62 in 12.
and 12.
Plus you watched the El Camino.
I was like, Seth, don't do it to yourself.
And that's whack. I mean, I did lose a little respect for you when you told me you watched
I
El
went right into
Camino.
El Camino because I'm there. I'm in the world, baby. I'm in that topography. I needed to get back. But that's why he told me.
Chronologically speaking, is El Camino before or after or during? Is it
Both.
in between Call Saul?
Baby, I hadn't called Saul yet. I got his number. Jeff gave me the card. I haven't called him yet.
I called him. No one picked up.
No, I haven't called him. I got it.
Fuck this.
Oh yeah, dude. America through the. I just had to mention it because I've been wanting to watch that show for fucking so long.
No,
and I needed
think
to
you've been
apologize.
You haven't been
apologize.
wanting to watch it. You've been reluctantly being like,
Reluctantly,
do I
I'm
need to
never
watch
g-
this?
yes.
And then you did, and it was
It was a worthwhile experience.
there you go. Which is
Isn't that nice?
nothing better.
Jonathan, there's not much
How
better.
often do we get
How
that
often
nowadays?
do you enjoy something?
Listen, I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, dude.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, I enjoy that. You know what I do when you give me these apps? I listen to them. I enjoy those.
That's great.
Isn't that nice?
Some people probably do that. Some other people do that too,
What
hopefully.
a fucking treat. What a joy.
This is episode number 817 of Yeah Dude. Thank you for listening. Please come back for 818. We are listener supported, commercial free. You can pledge to us through Patreon. There's our Venmo.
No, you mean from the Latin patronus.
Patronus.
If you must be.
We are
Rome?
You
Wanna
can
binge Rome?
if you pledge to
Want to
us.
binge HBO's Rome?
There
Last
was
time you watched Rome.
I didn't watch Rome. Oz I watched, but I don't think I ever finished that.
Let's binge Oz.
I could binge Oz.
Great, no better time. Stuck in the house, cooped up, stuck in your cell.
What else would there be maybe that I thought I wanted to finish and didn't?
You could do Deadwood. That would treat you
Well,
right.
never touched Deadwood, I don't
That
think.
was-
So then I go
you're in. You
in
go
hard.
hard. Come back and you thank me. I'm gonna touch nose to you right now. I'm gonna get up in your nose.
Touch my nose
and tell you.
and
I'm
tell
gonna
me
look you dead in the
Deadwood.
eye and just
I'm going to
whisper
binge Deadwood.
Done.
Because I still think that no matter how good Breaking Bad is, I'm still not going to like it.
That's what I thought.
I know that's what you thought, but I'm thinking that now, even now, after you've proved yourself wrong.
Then I need to do to you what I needed done to me. Get your mask off. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
It transcends.
Jonathan, nobody did that for me, and I'm going to do that for you.
Doing this for you, and this is for you.
Get your mask off.
Take your mask off.
Put your nose on my nose.
Put your nose on my nose. 888-842-2357 is our toll-free voicemail.
No one did it for me.
Pledge to us through Patreon. You get access to the archived episodes. You get access to all the video episodes that we do here. Discounts on merch, etc. UhhYeahDude.com is the website. My Instagram is Jonathan Larroquette. You can also get me at uyd@me.com. Thank you for listening. Tell a friend. Come back for 818. Subscribe to the show, I guess, if you haven't done that before on iTunes. Write a review of the show on iTunes if you wish.
Amazing. I guess you'd be coming back for
we have a Venmo if you want to just do an easy, one-time donation. Our Venmo is UYD number 4 letter L. UYD 4L. And come back.
It doesn't change the fact that
shit sucks and...
that I saw somebody wearing a Heisenberg face mask and you wanted to rip it off their fucking face.
That's what's...
There's so many problems like that.
Well, listen. Of course, I mean, how do you think I feel about the fucking Grateful Dead? Think I don't walk around every day being like, I can't believe I hang out with these fucking losers and listen to this loser-ass music, but it's like there's something in it for me. There's still a thing, and that's not just bad taste. It's deeply ingrained in the entire thing that I'm willing to overlook the trash that I'm surrounded by in order to get this like piece of that. So I certainly can understand something being but I guess that's different because it was like that was like at some point it was so good. It's not like it's not like you watch Breaking Bad episodes now and they suck, but you're like, but 200 ago it was the best, and so I'm still watching it because there's stuff like that I guess you do watch, where you ride things out that you're like, this sucks now, but like it was rad at one point, and now I'm just seeing it through.
I see everything through.
But this, like, took over your life for 12 days.
62 and 12.
The 12 days of Cranston.
The 12 days of Cranston.
Seatbelt.